Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. It's our NBA three-pack from Ramon. Ramon Scott has been tearing up over at Tony'sPicks.com over the past 7 days. All sports combined, 1,084 units of profit. And fantastic NBA here in the past 14 and a half months. All documents bring him right now. Ramon Scott, you catch him over at Tony'sPicks.com. Ron, what's happening?
Yeah, Tony, we're not ignoring the pros here. Playing some important games and some uh, divisional games here during the March Madness. We're not going to forget about pro basketball here. Definitely giving it the attention it deserves, and we'll give it some free plays here tonight too.
Absolutely. You can see the results here with Ramon. College hoops, 5,517 units of profit here over the last 14 and a half months in college basketball. Document on the side. Also, all sports combined, 1,084 units of profit. Ramon is on a tear right now here at Tony'sPicks.com. So we're ready to roll here with our NBA three-pack here for the Friday card. Now we begin here with the Clippers and the Pelicans. We have the Pelicans laying 6, total 217.
Yeah, we're not hitting all the free ones, Tony, but the handicap's usually right on. Can't control everything. We'll tell you a little bit about this one here with the Clips taking on the Pelicans. Certainly, LA won here back on January 5th, 111-95. New Orleans definitely plays a different brand of defense than a lot of the teams in the league right now. It's been part of their big time success. I mean, how about the Pelicans as the sleeper in the futures right now? Everybody's looking for different angles here. The Pelicans can play with any team in the league. Tony, they've gone under in 8 of their last 9, 3 straight unders in the series. This one's already traveling south here, and we're at 217, and that's where we're headed. Let's go under with Clippers and the Pelicans. Tony, the San Diego Clippers are back. The G League team moves from your neck of the woods down to Oceanside.
Yes, they do. Ramon Scott gets his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. Clippers and Pelicans going under total of 217. You want to look for Ramon's best bets today? Well, just click the link in the description and get on over to Ramon's handicapper page. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all premium pick packages. Let's continue here on our NBA rundown here for a Friday. Next game will be coming up here will be Nuggets and Spurs. The Spurs dogs here. Nuggets 9 on the road, total 222 and a half.
Oh, yeah, but look at the moves already happening here, Tony. So we'll keep an eye out as far as what happens with the lineups and the injuries, but could also be just the fact the Spurs have done a little bit better job here of late, covering 6 of their last 8. There's not a lot going on with the injury report right now. In fact, the Spurs kind of got the most noise going on a little bit with Johnson questionable, but more so the Spurs just playing a little bit better, and the Nuggets kind of get caught up in these spots sometimes. I'm willing to take the Spurs here. San Antonio's covered 6 of the last 9 meetings between these two teams, and this one, I don't know, Tony, opened like 10.5 or so. It's already down to 9. So let's just trust these low limit sharps here moving this line. Maybe have to get the best of it right now. Maybe it'll go a little bit further, and we'll see if anyone misses here. But looks all clear. I'm going to take Spurs.
Ron Scott, get his premium plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. The link is in the description. Nuggets and Spurs. He likes the Spurs here at plus the 9. All right, we'll continue here on our NBA three-pack here for the Friday card. And so we continue here on the next game here on the board here will be here, this one here, between the Hawks and the Jazz. We see the Hawks favored on the road 2.5, total 224.5.
Yeah, we got the bad news about Bay out for the season. So, and Jalen Johnson questionable. That hurts defense here a little bit, but still Markkanen questionable. We don't know his status there. And this total's been moving lower already. Atlanta's gone under in 8 of their last 10, 5 of their last 6. These non-conference opponents have gone under in 7 of the last 8 meetings between the two teams. They get together just a couple of times a year, but this one's moving lower here as we speak, and I'm going to end up going under here and just tailing a little bit here to under 224.5. Already recited a couple times with you over the last couple of weeks, Tony, about the massive unders in the second half here. We all know right now, click it in at about 64%. 50% under since the All-Star break league-wide. So we've seen a rash of unders. The books have certainly adjusted. I mean, we've seen plenty of these type of numbers even lower, 217. We saw numbers south of 210 tonight. So going to get my usual unders in here and want to give out some good plays. We're going under Hawks and Jazz.
All right, Mo Scott here on the Hawks and Jazz for Friday. He likes this one. Hawks and Jazz going under 224.5. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at TonySpurs.com for Friday's card. 6 from the NBA. With a lot of action here from NCAA tournament conference action as well. A couple on the ice as we get Ramon 5,572 units of prop in college hoops the past 2 years. That's about 14 and a half months. You can verify that by going to Ramon's handicapper page and check obviously the pick history there. You can just click the tabs. You can see the past 2 years he's been on a tear. What do you have going over at TonySpurs.com?
Well, the games got a little tougher on Thursday, but I'm not going to stop firing on Friday now. Mostly semifinals here, a few more quarterfinals as well, but certainly some top-notch matchups. That should make it a little bit more steady as well. Most of the good teams advancing. A few upsets here and there. Couple exciting finishes today, and we're going to be firing early and often in college basketball on Thursday as we get ready here. Friday, I should say. Running into March Madness. It doesn't matter what day it is, but we know we're getting ready for the big weekend. This is a big day here, one of the biggest days of the year for college basketball betting. Not a ton of games, but a lot of big, important games between 2 and 4 games in all of these major conferences with top-notch teams, top-notch players, and the appearances of some of those higher seeds in some of those bracketed tournaments where the top seeds get those double buys. So you're going to see some of those teams as well, Tony. So head on over to Tony'sPicks.com, pick up my packages for the day. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% on the 3-game, 5-game, and 7-game. Mostly, I would have figured today we'll do it one more time and try to knock it out of the park. Tonight, we may have tried to trick it up yesterday a little bit. We came back a little bit there late, and we'll get it tomorrow and keep the units rolling in, certainly at the same consistent rate here. Tony, even if it's a little bit like the stock market here the last couple of days, we're expecting a big boom tomorrow on Friday in college basketball. And we'll hit that NBA card as well. NHL, you might have got the best from us here on the shows here tonight, but still a big day of sports action.
All right, guys, Ramon Scott over at TonySpace.com. College hoops the past 2 years, documented at TonySpace.com, 2023 and 2024, 5,572 units of profit. All documented over at TonySpace.com. Right now, the past 7 days, all sports combined 1,084 units of profit. When you click the link in the description, that will take you to Ramon's handicapper page, and of course, you'll be able to see all the records here documented, and you can see here the fantastic work Ramon is doing in college hoops. And of course, get on board with his plays here for you on Friday. All the long-term passes are the way to go. Remember that 1-month pass will get you all of his premium plays for 30 days, including all your NBA, all your college hoops, all the way until the end of the NCAA tournament, all the minor tournaments, the remainder of the conference tournaments. A couple of weeks of baseball, because 2 weeks from Thursday, we start the U.S. opening day. So lots going on. And remember, we'll save you some money when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save that 20% off. Click the link in the description. Get to Ramon's page. All right. Ramon is also going to be delivering a 3-pack from College Hoops, a couple both games from the NHL. So make sure you guys like and subscribe and look out for those videos. All right, for Ramon, I'm Tony. We'll talk with you guys a little bit later.